Y'all bear with me. I got to get the comments up. I can't see anything. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, good. Oh, sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Goodness gracious, man. There it goes. All right. All right. So we are just getting started with this live. My second live on my YouTube channel. I'm only streaming it here, nowhere else. But in this live session, we will actually be editing a video and kind of just talking, just chatting, just showing my process on how I get through videos and all that stuff. I might even show y'all like how I select songs, what I use for selecting songs, how do I get my clips and all that stuff, man. But it's gonna be just a chill video. I have time tonight. My family, they're visiting family, so I'm giving me time to actually get some stuff done. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm gonna show y'all what I got so far. So of course, like this is for just video editors. Just if you dropping in this live, let me know that you're here. And also, I don't have my sound routed through my Rodecaster. I have it coming out my speaker, so just let me know if it's too bad for whoever's here. But anyway, so that's what we got so far.
McGrady is one of those players who was among the top players in the league in his prime. And even though he was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, many are still questioning his greatness, since he never had any real playoff success. Being a two-time leading scorer and a 7-time NBA All-Star definitely sets...
All right, I see I got one in here, man. What's happening? Let me know who you are. Welcome to the live. Actually just going over a video edit that I'm doing right now, playing what I got so far, but let me know what you hear. 4 people. All right, come on. Let me know what you hear.
Apart. But how good was Tracy McGrady actually? McGrady came into the league straight out of high school as the
But yeah, I ain't really got too much going on this live, man. I'm just editing a video. Just editing a video. I mean, for those of y'all that edit, I use Premiere Pro. I know a lot of people kind of be hating on Adobe and all that stuff, man. But, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Oh, 18 people. Oh, wow. But yeah, I use Premiere Pro. Of course, like CapCut, they got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I know a lot of people use that because it's beginner friendly, but, I kind of steer away from that because Chinese owned brand, like got a whole bunch of stuff going on with that and TikTok and all that, the whole nine. But CapCut, if you do anything on there, they own your content. So they could post it without your consent. They own it. There's nothing you can do about it. Whenever you click on terms and conditions for legality's sake, it's there. So I use Premiere, even though they had their own things going on, but I've been editing in this since like 2021. So about 4 years. But, I see they got 8 people in the live. Let me know what you hear. All right. Let's see.
McGrady was traded to the Houston Rockets in a 7-player deal. He was about to be paired with Yao Ming, who at the time were seen as the best duo in the NBA.
All right, cool. So just so I get the vibe going, I'm going to go ahead and just select my song. Let's see. I actually downloaded some stuff a little earlier. Go ahead and see what I downloaded. I don't know if I like that one. I don't know, man. It was one of these songs I really liked a lot that I downloaded. I cannot remember which one it is, man. But I see it still got some people in the live. Go ahead, let me know what you hear. Say something in the comments. Let me know you're here. Just editing a video, so going through the whole process. And I'm not really efficient with Mac, but learning it. So I don't think this is a song. I had it earlier and I liked. Oh, Hear Me Out. That's what it is. That's it. All right. Hear Me Out. There we go. Yeah, but I normally edit on Windows, but I had a little bit of a glitch that happened. Since I had a gaming PC, the hard drive actually failed that had the Windows file on it. So I actually wasn't able to load up on Windows. So I had to get that repaired. But in the process, while I was getting that fixed, like I still had to get something done. So I actually have this Mac that I'm using. It's like a Mac Mini Pro, got the M2 Pro chip and all that stuff. I know they got like M4 and all that stuff out. But I had to actually get something done still, while I was waiting on my main PC to get fixed. So I started editing on this a little bit, and I actually like the features that come with it. I like to do like a little fade in. Let's see how that sounds.
McGrady was traded to the.
Yep. And then the reason why you can't really hear the song is because I already kind of bumped it down some. Like I got it like -25 to where it doesn't overpower my voice over. But
McGrady was traded
I got a like. All right, thank you for the like.
Deal. He was about to be paired with Yao Ming, who at the time were seen as the best duo in the NBA after Kobe and Shaq split. The Rockets took a 2-0 lead in the opening playoff round against the Mavericks, but could not hold on to it as the Mavs won in a decisive Game 7 by 40 points after T-Mac missed the first 7 of his shots in the game. The following season, McGrady played only 47 games.
Yeah, I just love Adobe, man. I know you got to pay for it. It's not like DaVinci Resolve where it's free, but I still love it just because I'm proficient in it. And even though like I went from Windows to Mac, like I'm still able to do what I got to do on there. I still kind of know my way around a little bit. Then also you got all these features like where you could like remix a song. You ain't got to actually like do your cut yourself. Like you see like I remixed it, actually made like little cuts. I don't know how well y'all can see that since the screen is kind of small, but yeah, see how that looks. It's gonna take some getting used to editing on Mac. I'm definitely a Windows guy. But anyway, let me know that you're here. Drop a comment. Just editing a video. So I might actually do some reactions a little bit later in the day. Of course, if I do that, I gotta kind of change things up with the Rodecaster because I got my sound coming through my speakers. So I don't even know how that sounds. Let me know in the comments if you hear how does the video sound whenever I edit with it.
McGrady was traded to the Houston Rockets in a 7-player deal. He was about to be paired.
Yeah, I gotta use a dip to black on that one. Definitely want to fade it in. You don't want to be harsh. Like when you close out, you definitely want to fade it in, starting a new one.
McGrady was traded to the Houston Rockets in a 7-player deal. He was about to be paired with Yao Ming, who at the time were seen as the best duo in the NBA after Kobe and Shaq split. The Rockets took a 2-0 lead in the opening playoff round against the
Yeah. For this one, I want to use an adjustment layer there. Where can I find one of those? Yeah, right here. Adjustment layer. So Control C. And Control V. Got my adjustment layer that I needed. Yeah, I see you still got some people kind of lingering around in the chat, man. Let me know what you hear. I'm just editing a video, so don't got a lot going on here. Just editing. If you want to learn how to edit a video or learn my little process, man, you can stick around. But yeah, let me know you hear, like it, share it if you can, if you into editing videos. But I do basketball content, so if you stopping by, I mean it's only on YouTube, but You want to check out some videos that I did in the past, worked on, edited, lives I've done. I only did one live other than this, but you could go ahead and click on my channel, check out my stuff that I got. But in this one, I'm just kind of just working on a basketball video right now. So anyway, let's get to it.
The Rockets took a 2-0 lead in the opening playoff.
I don't know. I think it's a little too strong though. I got the opacity. Let me try opacity 10. It ain't do much, but it look a little better. Should I dissolve that? Nope. Leave it alone.
Round against the Mavericks, but could
yeah. And I use something like man, like I'm not against presets. Using presets is definitely like streamlines the process some. The one that I use is actually kind of ingrained into DaVinci. Well, no, I think it's just Premiere right now, but it's called Mr. Horse. Like I know the name is crazy, but like they have some real good assets, but they got just about everything in here. If you're a Premiere user, of course. Got fonts, titles, backgrounds. I'm not gonna go through everything, the titles. I mean, it got everything here. So like, because like, man, if you creating your own motion graphics and all that stuff, man, it takes a freaking eternity to do. Making your own text and all that stuff. So it's a little bit easier just to kind of drag and drop things and kind of just, just add some pizzazz to your video. Without taking a long time, man. But before I use this, I had to actually like download a whole bunch of stuff and make it myself. So, another thing I use is motion array for like this little effect that y'all see here. Like, let me make my screen a little bigger. Like you see how like it's a little bit like they got like some lines going on.
In the opening playoff.
I use motion array for that. But you actually, if you want to go the cheaper route, you could download it off of like a green screen effect off YouTube. You can use like YouTube to MP4. I personally use something called Wondershare, and it's by Filmora, which Filmora is another good thing to use if you're a video editor. If you want to kind of like get into like, beginner video edits and all that stuff. Filmora is good too, but I use their Wondershare Uni Converter for actually downloading, clips, because I do a lot of sports videos, so basketball specifically. So if you're doing sports videos, you need a lot of different videos because you don't want to just have stale pictures, where you got to add motion and all that stuff to every single frame. Like let me show you a still, for example. Like here, it's a picture, but I'm adding motion to it to where it's not just bland motion. You know what I'm saying? Motion actually brings the picture alive. But yeah, so yeah, if you're editing a lot of sports videos, you need a lot of footage, I definitely recommend getting Wondershare Uni Converter. It's a one-time fee. You get the perpetual plan. I think they actually have a sale going on now. It's like 35% off or whatever. I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but I use it. I swear by it, and I definitely need it in order to do what I do. Because, like I said, if you're going back and forth to like a YouTube to MP4, it's gonna take you forever to get a video done. And if you want to ever get to a point to where you're doing this for clients or even doing this at like a massive scale to where you're dropping a lot of videos, man, you definitely got to get your videos quick. So I don't know if later on in the video, because this is actually like a co-edit that I did with somebody. This person got all the B-roll for me, and I actually I'm just tweaking this. I'm going back and I'm just adding things like film burns, effects, text, just to kind of spice the video up a little bit. But later on, I'm gonna have to probably go and download some footage. I don't know if it's gonna get condoned and all that stuff, but I'm gonna show y'all how I download my footage and all that stuff in my search with all that stuff. So anyway, but yeah, hey, but if you're dropping it live, I see I still got people kind of popping in. If you're dropping in the live, go ahead and just let me know you're here. Drop a comment, say what's happening, what you're doing. If you kind of coming in the middle of the video, don't really know what I'm working on. I'll explain it to you, but you know, it's just like a chill vibe that I got going on.
In the opening playoff round against the Mavericks, but could not hold on to it as the Mavs won in a decisive Game 7 by 40 points after T-Mac missed the first 7 of his shots in the game. The follow,
yeah, that works. And I'll just use another film burn there or light leak, and we good. Boom, transitions. You gotta use transitions in your videos, man. You gotta kind of like separate the topics that you're talking about. Because if I just go from this, let me just black that out. If I just go from, oh, it didn't do it. I'm sorry, wrong line. If I just go from this to this, it's like, how do you know that I'm done talking about this? Well, if I put that light leak on, boom, transition. New season we talking about now. So, you know, that's my little process, man. But yeah, I see we still got people coming in, joining. Let me know what you hear. I'm pretty much just editing a video. I typically do basketball. So, you know, if you're here for some basketball stuff, go ahead and you can either watch me edit this new video, get a sneak peek of what I'm working on, or you can go see my other content, you know, where I'm talking about basketball and stuff like that, doing deep dives, reactions, the whole nine. But anyway, but we are back. Let me know what you hear in the comments. Everybody shy today.
Played only 47 games, and the Rockets failed to make it to the playoffs. But the biggest disappointment of his career was yet to come. In the 2006-07 season.
Yeah, it's another light leak situation. Yeah, and it's like you don't really want to like go all over the place with like what you're doing with your transitions. Like I don't want to like, you know, establish that I'm using light leaks and then go to like a camera pan or whatever, you know, like it just kind of throws it off a little bit.
In the 2006-07
Yep, look good.
Season, the Rockets had home court advantage in the opening round against the Utah Jazz. They took a 2-0 and 3-2 lead, but still had to take care of business in Game 7 at home. The young Jazz team took control of the game from the very start, and the Rockets were eliminated despite both McGrady and Yao Ming both scoring 29 points each. The following...
Yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit drawn out there.
In the opening round against the Utah Jazz, they took a 2-0 and 3-2 lead, but still.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody let me know if my comments are working or not. I don't see anything going on. If anybody's commenting, I do say I have a like here. But yeah, let me know, man. Let me know if y'all here. Of course, if I don't see a comment, I know you're not here. But anyway, let's get to it, man.
Of his career was yet to come. In the 2006-07 season, the Rockets had home court advantage in the opening round against the Utah Jazz. They took a 2-0 and 3-2 lead, but still had to take care of business in Game 7 at home. The young Jazz team took control of the game from the very start, and the Rockets were eliminated despite both McGrady and Yao Ming both scoring 29 points each. The following season, the Rockets went on a 22-game winning streak, the second longest in NBA history, but again could not go past the Jazz in the opening playoff round. Unfortunately, that was the last season we saw Tracy McGrady in full shape, as injuries would take a huge toll on his game for the rest of his career. In the 2008-09 season, McGrady suffered a season-ending injury, and the Rockets could not count on him for those playoffs. Somehow...
Yeah, I'm going to light leak that too. Light leak that too. See. Like I said, man, it's so easy, man, just to drag and drop, man. Like I highly recommend, if you use Premiere, definitely go the route of paying this. I think it's only like $15 a month for Mr. Horse, man. But like with the time that it saves you, man, it's a lifesaver, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know about like that effect right there though. That crosses off. Yeah, let me cut that out. Clear that. We'll try something else. Put some more razzle dazzle on this mug right here. Yeah, if you're coming in the live, man, go ahead, introduce yourself. Let me know you're here. See, got more people getting on. So, yo, John, what's good, bro? What's happening, man? What's happening, brother? Man, just working on a new video, man. Just showing my little process that I do whenever I edit. It's a new Tracy McGrady video that I'm working on, man. But welcome aboard, man. Welcome to the live.
season-ending injury.
Yeah, I like that a lot better there. But yeah, but you definitely like the thing with editing videos, man, you gotta keep people attention, bro. It's really difficult, especially like when you're me. I'm not really great at keeping attention anyway. My voice will probably put you to sleep, but you know, you gotta make sure you have the graphics to kind of back it up. You didn't respond to my comment. Man, I got a whole bunch of comments, and I don't know which video you dropped a comment on, man, but I got a lot of comments I actually got to go back and actually work on. So I'm in the middle of editing, but I do plan on doing that a little bit later today because like whenever I do that, I like to kind of like do it all at once, you know, rather than kind of like take care of a comment here and then, you know, now I'm in a back and forth with like you know, somebody on YouTube and I'm responding like a day later. So like I kind of like to just do it all at once, man. But yeah, but let me know which video you're referring to. And I actually look into it, man. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, but let me know.
Season, McGrady suffered a season-ending injury, and the Rockets could not count on him for those playoffs. Somehow, they found the right game and made it all the way to the Western Conference semifinals, pushing the Lakers to a decisive Game 7. That was the only time where we could see Kobe and McGrady.
Yeah, that don't look good at all. Let me know how this. That's a terrible picture, man. Not good quality right there. Not good quality right there. I mean, I might be able to make it look better. Not a good picture right there. It's all low quality stuff.
To action did not go as expected, but Grady was traded to the.
That's a decent picture. Yeah, so I gotta actually replace some of these right quick. And this wasn't like fully me. I'm doing all the effects and all that stuff on the video, trying to make it look good and all that stuff. I had a guy that I co-edit with. I worked with him a lot in the past. Whenever you're doing videos, like B-roll takes an eternity. Like whenever you're doing sports videos and you're trying to tell a story. So actually trying to like find the videos and like, you know, find all the clips and download everything. You know, it takes a while, you know, so I'm actually contracted a guy out to actually do that for me because I'm a family man and I don't really have a lot of time to do this myself personally. You know, I got twin girls, you know, I got a wife, got a 13-year-old, you know, so it's like, you know, whenever you're a family man, you know, it takes a long time to do a video like this. Let me see. You asked me why I didn't have LeBron in the GOAT conversation or in my top 10. Man, we can talk about that now, man. But yeah, man, why didn't you have LeBron in your GOAT conversation? I feel like I've responded to that. I don't know, man, but kind of refresh me, man. Let me know. Let me know why, because I'm curious about that. But you know, actually, I just did that video on LeBron, and I kind of highlighted, you know, why I feel like he deserves the respect. I'm not saying that, you know, LeBron is the GOAT by any means. I have Michael Jordan as the GOAT. But whenever you look at the whole picture, right, you look at him being an all-time leader in points. You look at, you know, where he is with his finals appearances. He made it to 10 NBA finals, 8 straight. In his early years, you know, from 2003 to 2010, the teams that he drug into the playoffs, you know, to the best record his last 2 seasons before the decision, an NBA finals appearance where he had, what was it? Zydrunas Ilgauskas was his second best player. You know, like that's not a good second option if you ask me. And, you know, you're expecting that guy, which is at that time like a 22-year-old, to overpower a San Antonio Spurs team. Like, hey, that's a lot to ask. But like the fact that he got past the Detroit Pistons, who were perennial contenders that year or in that era, you know, in the 2000s, like that's impressive. But, you know, like, hey, I know you have your opinion. But, you know, personally, for me, like, you know, if you look at everything, I can't hate on a guy that drug really bad teams to the finals or drug really bad teams to the playoffs, especially in 2018. Like, he did it again in 2018. He's not clutch. I mean, he's in the running for the most game tying or game winning shots of all time. You know, you can look it up. You know, you got Jordan, Kobe, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, and LeBron James are tied for the most. So, you know, over time, like in recent years, yeah, I mean, in recent years. And also, I mean, the caveat to that is, you know, LeBron, he don't really take a lot of shots when they're down. You know, so a lot of those game winners are when they were tied, but he is definitely clutch. because you got to think about the minutes leading up to the final moments of the game and the final seconds of the game. What is LeBron doing? He's being, active on defense. He's shutting down good players. He's hitting tough shots. He's getting to the line. So, like, what is clutch? Is clutch like the last couple of seconds? Or is clutch like, hey, fourth quarter leading up to the final moments, what are you doing as a superstar to affect the game? And whenever it comes to like clutch points or fourth quarter points, LeBron James is number one all time in that. So, if you're the greatest in a certain category, how are you not clutch? That's just my opinion. But who was in your top 10 again? Can you refresh me on that one, man? Because like I get a lot of comments. Like I said, that's why I kind of like I drag at it, kind of getting to it. 3 first round exits. You talking about in recent years? Yeah, I mean, they just had that one against the Timberwolves, Phoenix Suns a couple years ago, Denver Nuggets. Yeah, so I think about it this way. The Phoenix Suns, the team that eliminated him in the first round, which was his first round exit, I think it was like year 19 or something like that. That team went to the NBA Finals. All right, the Denver Nuggets, the next team that eliminated them in the first round, they had a really deep playoff run, right? And then this year, you got the Minnesota Timberwolves, Western Conference Finals. So it's like, and just like I kind of said in the video that I just posted, man, check that out, please, man. Check it out. Drop a comment. It's you got to stop disrespecting the LeBron video. I can't remember the exact title I put on it, but it's probably like the second to last video that I did. But the teams that typically eliminate LeBron, they're either representing the conference or they're champions. So he's not losing to scrubs like a team that's going to get eliminated in a second round. No, like typically a team that eliminated a LeBron-led team, they're making a real deep playoff run to either conference finals or NBA finals. Typically, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, man. But no, I appreciate you though, bro. I mean, it's good to kind of have these debates and talk about sports and talk about where we have players at. Of course, like, I can't argue with your list. If you don't have LeBron in your top 10, that's your list. I respect that. I can't argue it. It's actually a waste of time to do that. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, like I could make a case for, a certain player. Like a lot of people have LeBron outside of their, top 5s, top 10s. And I beg to differ on that one, man. Like I definitely believe that LeBron James is at least a top 3 player. And the only 2 players that actually has like legit cases over LeBron, even though I personally don't have Kareem over LeBron, but Kareem, like you can make a solid case for him. And of course, Michael Jordan. I mean, he is the undisputed GOAT. He, like whenever the lights were the brightest, he never lost. Never went to game 7. He did have his early struggles, but he's a dude, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Keep on commenting, man. I'm gonna eventually get to that comment. If I haven't responded yet, man, my apologies for not getting to it yet, man. I'm just busy. I'm not the type to argue. Hey, that's right, but, and it's like, there's a difference between arguing your case and just debating it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, we could respectfully differ in our opinions, but at the end of the day, it's all about giving respect to the players, man. So I definitely respect the players that came before, the new generation guys, and vice versa, man. I'm pretty sure you do too, man. It's all about respect at the end of the day, man. We can respectfully debate and not like diminish a player's, legacy and all that stuff. Which, I mean, some people might say I'm doing in this video that I'm editing, like, hey, that's fair and that's good, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, but keep on being a supporter of the channel, bro. Like, I appreciate people like you, bro. For one, hopping in the live, that I got going on, and also commenting on videos that I did in the past, man, because I definitely appreciate the feedback. It kind of lets me know like what I do need to talk about. It kind of lets me know like that people are actually engaged with the channel and care about the topics we're discussing and all that stuff. Even if it's a reaction video, man, like basketball is fantastic. It's fun. It's competitive. You have a lot of fans. Like it's a worldwide game, like you got people all around the world that that know the players that we have right at our front door. So it's definitely I definitely appreciate people like you, bro. Thank you.
Game for the rest of his career. In the 2008-09 season, McGrady suffered a season-ending injury, and the Rockets could not count on him for those playoffs. Somehow, they found the right game and made it all the way to the Western Conference semifinals, pushing the Lakers to a decisive Game 7. That was the only time.
I see your point. My top time all time: number 1 MJ, 2 Kobe, 3 Magic, 4 Kareem, 5 Bill Russell, 6 Wilt, 7 Isaiah. My dude, I appreciate you for mentioning Isaiah Thomas in your top 10, man. Because I'm definitely going to end up doing a video on him. I don't see the rest of your list, though. It looked like it kind of got cut off a little soon. I respect you having... No. Yeah. Wilt 7, Isaiah 8. Yeah. I respect you having Isaiah in your top 8. Because a lot of people, since the media don't like to cover it because he was on the bad boy Pistons, they walked off, whenever the Bulls beat them in 91 and all that stuff. Whoop-de-doo. Isaiah is the second greatest point guard to ever play. He is the second greatest point guard to ever play behind Magic Johnson. And that's undisputed. Number 8. No, I'm sorry. Akeem 9, Curry 10. You got Shaq at 11 or Shaq at 10? I think I might have read that wrong. Let me look at that again. 1 MJ, 2 Kobe, 3 Magic, 4 Kareems, 5 Russell, 6 Wilt, 7 Isaiah Thomas, 8 Hakeem, 9 Curry, 10 Shaq. I respect that. But also at the same time, it's like, how do you have Curry over LeBron? I think, man, I thought I responded to this, man. I thought I did. But 2 had to come off. Yeah, man, I just don't see how you have Curry over LeBron, man. Maybe whenever it comes to regular season accolades, Curry does have was unanimous MVP, the first ever to do it. Even though LeBron should have been the first to do it in whether that was 2012. He should have been undisputed, unanimous or whatever. But, whenever it comes to NBA Finals, you got to look at Curry, right? First NBA Finals, who gets it? Iguodala. Why did he get it? Because LeBron was giving him so much trouble without Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. They was talking about this dude being the first Finals MVP winner since Jerry West to be on a losing team and win the Finals MVP. What Iguodala does, he goes out there, he slows LeBron down, drops his averages from 35 points per game to 25 a game and all that stuff. Shooting under 50% from the field. Like, LeBron was a problem. He was a problem in that 2015 NBA Finals. Second best player, Matthew Dellavedova. And Iguodala walks away with Finals MVP. After that, 73-9 team, but four times in 23 years, 4 titles in 23 years. Yeah, that's fair to say. But also Curry, I mean, the teams were stacked. All right, like what were you gonna do with Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green? Like, they literally added KD and didn't lose anything. And the stuff that they had to lose was just like contracts that they had to kind of get to clear up enough space to get Kevin Durant. Like, dude, like those 2 seasons, if you putting the asterisk on a bubble championship, I'm putting the asterisk on those 2 years. Because, bro, it didn't even make any sense. And I'm kind of yeah, you counting the season coming up? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I mean, DeAndre Ayton was a good pickup. Luka, he's gonna be in better shape. Like whenever Luka first got into LA and started to play, that defense was looking real scary. I know Luka's not known as like being a defensive stopper, but that defense was looking real good, man. Austin Reeves could kind of get in the flow a little bit more and actually create off the ball more instead of like being a spot up guy that's shooting the last couple seconds in the game. I think that the Lakers could actually be pretty competitive. Because they was the number 3 seed in the West, and that was with a late run. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it's kind of tough to see anybody beating OKC, but I mean, I wouldn't give up on them quite yet. You know what I'm saying? Even though and with that being said, well, who do you have in the NBA Finals? Because I personally, I mean, Indiana ain't going back. Just lost Miles Turner. Halliburton's gonna be out most of the year. Achilles rupture. You still got your core pieces, but man, I think that team is probably not even gonna be a playoff team next year. That's a possibility. Would you opt in your player option? It's money, dog. It's free money. It's free money. No trade clause. You still got control. Because they said that they're looking at LeBron as like an expiring contract. What do people do with expiring contracts? They trade them off. You know what I'm saying? So if you trade LeBron, wherever you move him to, he still has the power to veto it and be like, nah, I'm not gonna go there. So now you're forcing yourself to actually take less for wherever you move him. I think you just play it out and don't really give him an option to leave. Me, I personally will opt out. If you opt out, where you going? If you was to leave that situation. Because like a lot of people don't really want a 23-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, 23-year veteran guy that's 40 plus. Yeah, 52 points. I mean, that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. I mean, they could probably try to buy him out. I think it's probably, a bigger value to maybe buy him out. But I don't know, man. I mean, you buy him out, and now you're giving LeBron the option to pick any team you want to go to, and that team don't have to lose anything. Yeah, I wouldn't do that as a Lakers. That's not smart. And I'm talking from like a Lakers perspective, like I'm not doing that. I'm not giving this dude the ability to just walk on to a championship contending team. Just join the OKC Thunder. Just join the Cleveland Cavaliers, who, by the way, just got Lonzo, underrated move, wherever they trade me. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with a buyout, you ain't really got to trade him at that point. You just losing money, though. But yeah, but I know I do see like some of the teams that LeBron could possibly be getting moved to, like they're talking about the Knicks, which that was a rumor. Cavaliers, that was a rumor also. I think it was Jared Allen and Darius Garland that could possibly be in that trade with the Knicks, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, as a Lakers fan, I like that. You could put those, like, you got to build around Luka. Luka's what, 26? Yeah, I don't think he made 27 yet. 26, superstar, 5-time All-NBA first team. Dude, even though he was in terrible shape, man, I can't talk. I mean, I'm a little chubby myself, but, even though he was in probably the worst shape he's been in, dude was still killing in the offense. Cavs said they weren't interested. Hey, I don't blame him, man. I mean, dude's pretty late in his career. I think at this point, man, you just got to just focus on next year being a Laker for the entire year. And depending on how your year goes, that's when you announce, hey, I'm retiring, I'm stepping away from the game. Because at this point, even though LeBron is still performing at his best, I think he's probably the most efficient he's ever been. He's still in great shape. Dude's only 40, but he's still like, he still could jump, dunk, run, guard. Even though he's a little bit lazy on defense lately, he can still do it if he really feels like it. Like he could give you another 1-2 years. That's why I kind of find it interesting. Like, he only signed for one. Honestly, I wouldn't trade for LeBron. Fair to say. But, I mean, the only way I'm making a move for LeBron is if I'm contending and if I don't have to give up a lot of my key guys. That's the only way I'm making that move. If I'm like the Knicks, because I could lose Robinson and Anunoby. I could input LeBron into my starting five, to replace Anunoby, and I'm making a run. Now I got championship pedigree on my side. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland Cavaliers, they might need somebody that know how to get past, the second round. Because, man, they haven't been doing it. This is like back-to-back years, eliminating the second round. Donovan Mitchell effect, you know what I'm saying? So, even though they said that they wasn't interested, if I don't have to lose a lot, I'm making that move. I'm not. Hey, I know you're not hating, bro. I know you're not hating, man. Even though it is kind of interesting how you got Curry over LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I just can't see that. Even though he does have a high win percentage in the finals. Now, Curry's best finals performance was easily in 2022. Against the Celtics. That's the best run I ever seen from Curry. From regular season to the playoffs. And it's kind of crazy, like he wasn't really even in MVP conversation that year. But like that was his best year. Whenever he went on that run right there, man. So, but yeah, but no, I respect the rest of your top 10, especially like, you mentioned Isaiah Thomas, man. Like a lot of people don't have Isaiah Thomas in their top 15s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, man. I know you're not hating, man. I got a lot of people that do, man. And like you'll kind of be surprised. Like you read through all the comments that I get on a daily, like people that kind of come after me for kind of like, supporting LeBron, man. I just feel like he's definitely like underappreciated, for all that he's done for the game, man. But yeah, but Isaiah Thomas, man, like I definitely respect that because I definitely want to kind of do a video on him one day, man, because dude was one of the best leaders we ever seen. Like the Detroit Pistons, that was Isaiah Thomas' identity. Being a tough Chicago guy, played in Indiana. He had the respect of Bird. He had the respect of, Jordan. He had the respect of Magic Johnson. All the stars in the league, like he had their respect. And that's why it's kind of crazy that he wasn't on the 92 Dream Team, which he should have been. But man, Isaiah Thomas is definitely one of the most underrated, underappreciated stars we have ever had. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people definitely need to kind of, give him his flowers, man. People call me crazy. I didn't have Larry Bird in my top 10. Hey, it's your list, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's your list. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect it. You could kind of make a case that like Larry Bird doesn't really belong in it because of the longevity's sake. Like he did endure back problems that was self-inflicted toward the end. And that caused his career to drift off quicker than expected, quicker than it should have. You know what I'm saying? Even though whenever it did come to his ability, like, man, like dude was off the charts. He was a really good shooter. He could do it all. He could rebound. He could pass. He could dribble. He could affect the game. Even though I've been trying to look at this because I want to do a video on this too. But like, I don't think Bird is really as clutch as what people is saying he is. Even though it wasn't really like tracking clutch points back then, fourth quarter points. But man, I don't really think Larry Bird is as clutch as what people think he is. I can't look at a video on YouTube. Hey man, show me all of Larry Bird's game winners. You know what I'm saying? I try to look it up and how many game winners Larry Bird got. They can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just need some people that lived in that era to kind of let me know, like give me some evidence, Let me know. Give me an idea of how many game-winning shots he have. Is he the greatest all time at it? No, because technically Michael Jordan is. But that's your list, dog, and I respect it. You won't hear me argue that. Even though LeBron's not in it, but I can see why you got all those other guys in there. Like Hakeem Olajuwon, he's definitely underrated too. Now, the video I did with him, it was just a reaction to Clayton Crowley. But man, Hakeem Olajuwon, man, bro, one of the most gifted players to ever grace the court. The fact that like he's still like training people on how to, effectively work in the post, work on their footwork. My era of basketball is early 90s. Respect. My curiosity is 90 so now, yeah, definitely. Even though, hey, but you got Magic in it. Let me hold on, man. Let me look at your top 10 again. Because Magic was an 80s god. Let's see. Yeah, I'll say maybe even a little Isaiah Thomas who was kind of majority 80s too. Yeah, you got Magic at 3. I don't know, man. I'll say your list is pretty versatile, man. Because one, you got Wilt in it, you got Russell in it. Those guys were 60s legends. Kareem was a 70s legend. Of course, all the way through the 80s, and then you got Magic in it, 80s guy. It was him and Bird in the 80s. So man, I don't know, man. I'll say you pretty well versed in your basketball knowledge, man. I wouldn't just limit it to your era, the 90s. I say you know a good bit about the '80s too. But definitely, man, I don't know. But then whenever you talk about top tens, man, you're gonna get a whole bunch of variety, man. Like you know, some people may have. But yeah, but since you're a '90s guy though, I'm curious, like, where would you put David Robinson at? You know, inside of your list, like, where would you have David Robinson? Because I think David Robinson is definitely like not talked about enough. He's an MVP winner. You know, he's a scoring champion. Did he get the scoring title? You know, he's a champion. I think what he got 2. Even though he got 1 at the end of the decade. But man, David Robinson, man, that dude was a beast too. Physical specimen from the Navy. You know, definitely one of the elite centers in the league, if you ask me. So I think he was actually on that dream team too also. But I definitely got to see, where would you put David Robinson? Would he be in your top 15, top 20? I don't know, man. But would he even be on your list at all? But let me know where you have him at.
Brady going against each other in the playoffs, but that did not happen. The Rockets realized that they are just fine without McGrady, and since his
I gotta do something. I don't like these pictures, man. I don't like these pictures at all. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me do something right quick. Tracy McGrady. All right, good to go now. 2007. Was it 7 or 8? Good question. Yeah. Let me know, man. Think about it for a little bit, though, man. Think about it for a little bit. Let me know. You know, because I definitely think, man, because when you think in your top 15, I respect that. I definitely respect that, man. I know, because I actually did a list before, but man, that list was like about 2 years ago when I did it. And man, like, it was really, really tough for me to kind of leave David Robinson out of my top 15. I had Jerry West in there. I think he was like my 15th player. In fact, man, let's look at that video right quick. I can't remember where I put him at. But yeah, but I had Jerry West. I think KD. I don't think I even had Karl Malone in my top 15. No, that's duos. Wrong video. I'm telling you, hey man, that's what basketball do though, man. Especially like whenever you talk about like top 10, top 15 lists, top 20 lists. Cause there's just so many players, man. Like I think like over time, like it's been 4,000, like around like 4,500 players in the history of the game of basketball. So it's like, if I have a player at like number 30 all time, that's like no disrespect. Like you still like within like the 1% of players
this is gonna be
to ever play. Let's see. I can't remember what I had. I got it at the end. Let me just go to the end. Talking about my list a little bit. All right, if I could get to it. Hey, look at young me, man. That was so long ago, bro, when I made this video. Right here. All right, yeah, this is the list.
This list, hold on.
Yep. All right, so this is my list right here. So yeah, so I had I had KD at is it left or right? How I do this? Yeah, so I had West, Oscar Robertson, KD. So KD was 13. I had Akeem at 11, Steph at 10. No. Let's see. My counting's off. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So yeah, Wilt actually made my top 10 also. I had Curry just outside my top 10. I had Shaq at 9, Bird at 8, Russell at 7, Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, right outside my top 5. I had him at 6, Kobe 5, Magic 4, Kareem 3, LeBron 2, and then Jordan is the GOAT, of course. Where would I put Dennis Rodman? Man, if we're talking top 75, because of course, like that's like the biggest thing that happened recently, you know, whenever it comes to like players being left off. Like they got people saying Tracy McGrady shouldn't have, you know, been left off. I personally think he should have. I think if anybody shouldn't have been left off, it probably shouldn't have been Dwight Howard. I'm probably taking Dame Dollar off. But Dennis Rodman, because man, this dude he was one of the best rebounders ever. Ever. Like he perfected the art of rebounding. Like he counted the rotations in the basketball, you know, the type of rotation that like just the dude was just like just obsessive when it comes to like rebounding the basketball. So if I was to make a list, and it'll be tough for me to name it right now, he'll probably be like in the top 50-ish on my list. Maybe a little closer to 75. And that's just being honest because, you know, he only was really impacting the game on one side of the basketball, and that was on the defensive side of basketball. Now, on the offensive side, he was giving you a lot of second chance baskets because he was getting offensive boards, but his stamp was on defense. You know, he did get a defensive player of the year. He made a lot of all defensive teams. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe closer. I'll say 60-ish range if I was to actually put my list in front of me. He'll probably be like in the 60-ish range, but I gotta have him in the top 75. Yeah, I'm taking Dame. Yeah, man, Dame is just he's so special. He's such a great scorer. He does have a Western Conference Finals appearance, but man, that move to Milwaukee, man, it's just man. Especially like with it just like leading to his injury, man. It's tough, bro. It's tough to have him, you know, over some players like a Dwight Howard, man. There's no reason at all Dwight Howard should have been left off that list. Because anybody that watched basketball, and I know you have, but anybody that watched basketball like late 2000s, man, Dwight Howard was undisputed, you know, like non-debatable. Like he was the best big man in basketball. Wasn't even up for question. The second best big in basketball is Andrew Bynum. You know, I'm not counting Duncan. He's a power forward and all that stuff. But, you know, like when it comes to centers, man, Dwight Howard probably had like one of the best runs I've ever seen from a center. Like it's up there. It's on par with like prime Shaq. You know, and I know Shaq would hate it. Oh, I'm the Superman. But man, like, I don't know, man. From what I seen, like Dwight Howard had it on lock. Every year he was winning Defensive Player of the Year. Every year he seemed like he was leading the league in rebounds and blocks. Dame hasn't done enough for me to be on that list. Fair. That's fair, bro. Like, to me, he hasn't really done a lot too, you know? Bro, Dwight. Yes. Dwight in Orlando, like that's really all you need to really look at. I'm not looking at the Houston Rockets and what happened after that. You know, Houston Rockets, Atlanta Hawks, Lakers, all that. Even though I do think Dwight Howard was probably one of the biggest reasons why the Lakers won in 2020. But like, man, just Orlando Dwight, man, like, come on, bro. Top 50 in my book. Top 50. NBA Finals appearance. Like even though that team didn't have scrubs on it, you know, he had Hedo Turkoglu, Nelson. I don't think Carter was on that team. But yeah, you know, you had a really tough team. You beat LeBron, number 1 seed team in the East that year. You beat him. You run into Kobe. You make the finals competitive. Like, yeah, Dwight Howard should definitely be on the list. And I just don't understand. And it's a media thing, but I don't understand why the media left Dwight Howard off. Because of his body of work, man. Like, this dude has like one of the best resumes. He should be like a first ballot Hall of Famer. Man, Shaq too old to be. On God, Shaq's too old to be. I don't know why Shaq, like Shaq need to be the one, like he needs to have the same approach as Hakeem Olajuwon have with these players. Like Hakeem Olajuwon, like he's paying the game forward. He's passing on knowledge to great big men, giving all of his tips and tricks. He want to see them thrive. He want to see them do good. Patrick Ewing, he's another one. You know, he passed on a lot of knowledge. I think Ewing worked with Dwight Howard a lot in Orlando. I think he was like an assistant coach. I can't recall directly, but yeah, man. I mean, like Shaq. If you look at a list, he's probably the most dominant player to ever play. If you just look at his prime years, he was unstoppable. You had to double team him, triple team him. The only way you could stop Shaq is by following him and making sure you don't get a shot attempt at all. That's the only way you're stopping Shaq. 3 people got to grab him, and just make sure like he's not able to actually, get any type of momentum toward the basket. Because if you do, it's nothing you can do with it. One of the most unstoppable forces in the game of basketball. If you have that ability, you need to pay it forward, right? And I know it's just sheer natural ability that Shaq had, but Shaq was a smart player. Shaq knew what he had to do. He had a military dad, like training regimen and all that stuff. Like man, like instead of hating on the Goberts, the McGees and all that stuff, like you need to be like a big brother. Like, hey, little brother, like come with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me impart some wisdom into you right quick and stuff that I did in my past. That kind of worked for me. MJ is an elder now. Shaq is an OG now. That's real. They are like the unks. Which I'm looking forward to seeing MJ on NBC next year. NBC, man, it look like they're making like a really strong run right now, man. Like with the people that they're getting to talk about basketball, like they about to get a grip on basketball again, the NBA, and they not letting go. They not losing it again. Like they are serious with the moves that they're making. But I would love to see MJ give his input and insight on the game. Man, it would have been beautiful, man. Rest in peace to Kobe. But man, I just wish Kobe was still here, man, because he was doing his breakdowns on ESPN. But yeah, hey, hey, I'm with you on that. I'm an unk myself. Well, not like an actual unk, but like I'm to that age where if I go to the park and I'm trying to hoop, the young guys, the ones that's in their 20s and in their teens and all that stuff, oh, I got unk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm picking uncle, man. I'm definitely there. But yeah, man. But nah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing MJ on NBC. I say that because yeah, definitely, man. Hey, how old are you, man? I'm just curious, man. I'm right at 30. So, like I'm still relatively young. I'm just reaching unk status. But hey, man, you probably an OG at this point, man, depending on where you at. But anyway, man, but yeah, this was my top 15 at the time. Yeah, so MJ 1, LeBron 2, Kareem 3, Magic 4, Kobe 5, Tim Duncan, which, man, Tim Duncan, he don't get a lot of love. And really, you can actually make an argument between Duncan and Kobe on who you have, in your top 5. Because some people will put Duncan in the top 5 because he has 2 MVPs. But 37. Yeah, man. So yeah, you only a little bit ahead of me, man. You only a little ahead of me, man. Yeah, you definitely aren't. You borderline OG. So yeah, so definitely. So you've seen a lot of basketball in your time, man. So, we could have debate conversations about, where we have people at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But anyway, that's my top 10, man. A top 15. But I do want to eventually do a top 50. But it's just with me, like I just over edit, man. I think that's my flaw. I want everything to look good. And I don't want to cheat anybody that's looking at my video, man. I don't want to just like just do anything just half. I don't want to curse. Turning 39 in August. Hey, what day in August, man? What day in August? But yeah, man, yeah. So yeah, your birthday right around the corner next month. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my dad had an August birthday. His birthday was August 6th. I forgot. I was about to do something on here. I'm getting distracted. My dad, his birthday was August 6th, and he was supposed to be turning 65 this year, man. We actually just lost him. About 2 months ago, man. That's my dad, but my dad is actually the one that actually got me in the game of basketball because with his job, he was a custodian, at a school, so he had access to the school at all times with him being a custodian, and he used to bring me and my older brother, the one that you see me doing the reactions with. August 3rd. Yeah, man. So a little bit before my pops, man. My dad was August 6th. But yeah, but he used to bring me and my older brother, my big brother Josh, he used to bring us to the gym, to just, play around and shoot. And man, like the way I used to look at my dad, it's probably, the way a lot of kids used to look up to their parents, especially if you had a good dad. But man, I thought my dad was my MJ. My dad was my MJ, man. Like I couldn't beat him. It took me The first time I beat my dad in basketball, I was 14 years old. And come to find out, the reason why I beat him is because he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. But this dude was the strongest man. Whoa, yeah, so yeah. Oh wow. Your dad's August 4th, mom is August 13th. Wow, man. So how do y'all do the birthday celebration with your family, man? Hopefully your parents still here, man. But yeah, man, how y'all do the celebrations? Yeah, y'all gotta do a 2-for-1 though, bro. My mom, cause like for me, my mom, it's the same way as kind of like you and your mom. It's like about I say like a couple days apart. So my birthday is March 17th, St. Patty's Day. Don't know how that happened. And then my mom's birthday, she's March 9th. So, one year we'll celebrate a little bit early for me and do it on her birthday. And some years like, she might wait, for us to like go to dinner or something like that, wait and just celebrate on mine. But yeah, man, it's man. Yeah, y'all August house. You got any siblings? But yeah, man. August birthday. I also got a sister. Her birthday's in August too. Yeah, both. Man, that's good. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. The longer you have your parents, man, the better, man. And it's like with my pops, man, it's just we kinda had a feeling this was gonna happen eventually, but it's just like you never really prepared for it, man. But yeah, man, you gotta love August birthdays, bro. What y'all doing for the birthday this year, man? I know y'all probably talking about it because you're only a couple weeks away now. You know, y'all definitely got to be I don't know, planning out something, man. I say go on a trip because man, August is probably the best time to go on a trip because one, everybody going back to school. You know what I'm saying? So, if you go on a trip in the summertime, the rates is like ridiculous. We don't celebrate as a family; we celebrate each other. Hey, that's even better. You got your own day. But yeah, man. But yeah, if y'all could do a trip though, man, that would be freaking epic in August too, because the price is gonna be probably half of what you're gonna pay if you do it in July. But yeah, you got people going back to school and everything like that. Rates on hotels are better. Rates on Airbnbs are better. Cheaper to do just about everything. But man, yeah, definitely. It's good y'all do it individual days though. All right, I gotta find some pictures. But definitely, man, I appreciate you commenting, man. Keeping this live engaging, man. You got some people. They got some other people in this live too, man. Let us know you're here, man. Other than basketball, big fan of wrestling. Oh yeah, without a doubt, wrestling is big. Love wrestling myself, man. I haven't really been watching it lately. Like I don't really catch like every Raw or every SmackDown because I'm a WWE guy. You know what I'm saying? I know they got some other brands out there too, man. But that used to be a real big thing we did in the house, man. Like we was watching Raw. What is it? Raw? Is it Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, something like that? I can't really recall, man. Yeah, it's a good picture here. Keep this one. But definitely, man. Who is your favorite wrestler, man? I'll say I love Ric Flair, man. I'm a big Ric Flair guy. I like the flair you got. Yeah, I think Ric Flair might live forever. Oh, popping up on the wrong screen. Sorry, I'm blocking my chat. Let's see. Oh, it's popping up on the wrong screen. Come on, man. Help me out here. All right, ain't working. What you say? You say you've been watching basketball since 90. Oh, you saw watching WWE since 97. Oh, yeah. So you seen all the legends then. You seen the Triple H's, the Hardy brothers, you seen The Rock, John Cena, um, Goldberg. Currently a back in the day. Oh, I used to watch a lot of wrestling back in the day. I was big on wrestling back in the day. My older brother, May, had all the WWE day, games and all that stuff. Like I'll say I watched wrestling probably from the time you started, because I was real young when I started. A little bit after you, I probably started like around like 99, 2000. And then I kind of watched it all the way up to like 2007. And then after that, I kind of stopped watching it a little bit. But yeah, I was watching it a real good bit, man. Like it was something like like our family did, man. Like my dad, my brother. Like man, like that was something we did, and it was a non-negotiable because my dad controlled the TV. So yeah, like hey, it's what he said go, man. That's what we watching. So I learned to like it, man. I actually learned to enjoy it. But yeah, the cage is probably my favorite event in wrestling. And I don't know how people be surviving, like jumping off the top of the cage and landing on somebody, man. Like, hey, wrestlers definitely go through a lot. Like they put their bodies, man, through the gutter, man. And they perform in just about every night, with the tours that they do, man. But like, man, like you gotta be in tip top shape if you playing basketball, man. That's for sure. Well, not basketball, wrestling. I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic here. Looking at a basketball picture. But yeah, but I definitely enjoy wrestling. I watch it occasionally, man. Like for SmackDown events and all that stuff, WrestleMania events. But it's been a minute since I actually like I can't tell you like a lot of the new guys they got now. Yeah, The Rock. Hey, The Rock is a legend, bro. I don't know that new guy. See, like that shows you like how much I haven't really been watching wrestling. Jay Uso, yeah, Jay Uso back in the day. That's a way back. I don't know that guy. But yeah, The Rock is still a legend. Still a legend. I know, like whenever you pull up, people still go crazy. Can you smell? It's funny, man. It's funny how much like wrestlers talk about their senses. Like John Cena be like, "Oh, you can't see me, you can't see me," and then you got The Rock talking about smell. It's like I don't know, man. They real big on that. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, this is a bad picture here. Mad to you, nice magic. Yeah, it's real tough finding assets for videos. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing a good job of getting this video done. I probably got till tomorrow to get this video done, man. For before I post it, and it'll just be like an unrelevant topic anymore. And they're gonna be like, "Oh man, bro, that's old news, dude. That's old news. You shouldn't drop the video anymore." Yeah, man. And I'm just so freaking slow. What crazy is that The Rock is on the board of directors? Yes, yeah. The Rock is on the board of directors. He had to take it over. I don't know. Let me know, man, because you're a wrestling guy, dude. Like, is Vince McMahon like is he still like involved in the day-to-day stuff? Because I did see that he had to kind of like make some moves and get rid of the brand and sell it and all that stuff. Because he had some stuff going on. I didn't really look well into it, but is Vince McMahon, is he still involved in the day-to-day for the WWE? Because he was the genius behind the brand. So what is he doing currently, man? Let's look this up. Vince McMahon. What is he doing now? Starting a new entertainment company focused on developing and producing fictional and non. Oh, so he's trying to compete with Marvel. Fictional and non-fictional stories. That's crazy, man. I'm curious to see what he produced, man. I know you're probably selling it to Netflix. Because Netflix getting anybody some money, man. Tyler Perry making a bag off of them. All right, I think I got what I need now. Yeah, I got what I need now. Yep, should have what I need now. Vince is no, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. He's not with because he built the brand, man. But it's just like it's kind of like with the whole Shannon Sharp thing, man. It's just like I don't really know the specifics of what happened, but it's like and I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting over a cold too at the same time, so I got sniffles here and there. But like it's kind of crazy, like how one decision or a multitude of decisions can affect what you have been building for your entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like Vince been with that, like he built that brand, the product. Wait, ooh, I don't know, man. I gotta check it out. Cause man, I know Vince McMahon had that thing jumping, bro. Pause, but like he definitely. I know, like in the era that I watch, it was going crazy, man. But let me know, like, is it more realistic now? Like, what's better about it now compared to like back in the day, bro? I do know cause I be on like YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. Like the one wrestler that I do really like a lot, I like a I don't know a style, man. Rhea Ripley, man. Where is this freaking? Where's my downloads folder at? Yeah, I'm not, and y'all bear with me. If anybody's sticking around for watch me edit, I'm not really good yet. Um, in Mac, like Mac OS, I'm not really good in this, man. So I don't like, especially like finding my assets and stuff like that. I don't know where nothing is, man. I don't know where anything is. All right, here we go. I give props to Vince 40. Hey, definitely, man. Hey, he has the product that we have now, bro. You gotta salute the dude, man. Definitely gotta salute him. Dude's a legend, bro. He's an icon. And he was a pretty decent wrestler too. Like he used to roll up the sleeves and get in the ring a couple times too. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he got his daughter in the mix too. Like he put his daughter on and everything. Like being a parent now, like see how this one on already look good. But being a parent now, man, like whenever you're able to like put your kids on, bro. To me, I'm all about story. Yeah, oh yeah, storytelling is key, dude. Like you gotta be able to you know, have a way for people to have a connection to the product and to your stars that you have underneath the umbrella, man. Like they gotta know a story. They gotta have a reason to actually like root for somebody. You know, like I think Rey Mysterio actually has a good story too. You know, with his background and how he actually started wrestling. You know, so it's just like that's definitely really important and it's key, dog. You gotta be able to tell stories. And I think really like that's really the bulk of wrestling. You know, because like they're telling stories and they're putting on a show. But yeah, that's definitely key. Why is this video so zoomed? Well, this picture so zoomed in? Oh, 100%, man. Good stories, man. It keeps you locked in. It definitely it keeps you engaged, man. Good story is a necessity. You gotta have it. And that's what I try to do in my videos, man. Like I know like some people say I be rambling, especially like my reactions. Like I did see like somebody comment whenever I was in my zone, kind of getting through comments. Somebody say, "Oh man, you talk too much." Man, sometimes it's good, like especially when I'm bonding with my brother, but like it's good to kind of like see the backstory behind certain moments. You know what I'm saying? Because every moment there's a perspective. Sometimes it's just a two-person perspective. Sometimes it's a fan perspective. Sometimes it's like a referee. Like everybody have their own perspective on a certain thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? But like if you could hear from the person, sometimes like that's elite. But I definitely believe in good storytelling. Because why even? Yeah, this is good here. I could work with this. I could work with this. But yeah, it's definitely really important, man, to have a good story and something to actually connect to and root for. see. Yep. Here we go here. Here we go here. I'm actually making some progress. I'm going to come back a little later when I'm not on live and actually refine this a little bit. But right now, I'm just kind of like going through it, rough cut, seeing how everything looks. But yeah, but like when you got pictures, you want to add motion, man. So what I'm doing, I'm just scaling it a little bit to where it's not just a flat picture. I do plan going to Raw when WWE comes to Detroit on the 28th of this. Oh yeah. I think that'll be a good present to yourself, man. I'll say, man, yeah, definitely. If you could do that, man, you pull that off, bro. Because, man, you definitely deserve to treat yourself sometimes, man. Like, I know with me, like, I don't really do a great job at, like, treating myself. Cause I love basketball, but it's just like, man, I got work going on. Because my full-time job takes a lot of freaking time from me. And then when I got to share that with my family, too. But, man, yeah, if you could pull it off, you could separate from the family a little bit, you know, go experience that. Because, man, I know, like, have you ever been to a wrestling match before? You know, a wrestling event? Like, I know, like, that got to be an experience like no other, man. Because, like, wrestling fans, man, yeah, that's a rowdy environment. But at the same time, like, it got to be a fun environment to actually experience and be a part of, bro. But, yeah, if you could pull that off, bro. And for your birthday, what is it? It's 31 days. Yeah, man, your birthday a couple of days after that, bro. Oh, yeah. Present to yourself, dog. Who knows, man? But hey, somebody might get the ticket for you, bro. You never know, man. I've had that happen to me plenty of times, man. Like my wife, man. You know, like for basketball, she's a gifter, man. She loves gifting and stuff like that. But she knew I love basketball, and she knew that because like I'm a Louisiana guy, so our local team is the Pelicans. You know, even though I live like about an hour away, but like she knew like I haven't been to a game in a while because our kids are young. And you know, of course, like when you got young kids, like you're home, you know, for like the first like 6 months, you know, you're really not doing much, you're not going out a lot. So around the time of my birthday, you know, they were kind of like hovering like around like 5 months. So they still was a little young. But we had some family that looked out for him, and she actually bought me tickets. Me and her, she bought me tickets to the Pelicans game when Steph Curry came to town. And come to find out, man, Steph Curry went off, man. The dude had 6 3-pointers. I mean, the game was a blowout. I mean, I think everybody knew the Warriors was going to win. Zion didn't play that game. Yeah, so you know, Pelicans was losing. They didn't have a lot of stars. CJ McCollum was out. You know, Brandon Ingram got traded already, all that stuff. And then, man, I think the next night Curry played, I think that's the night Curry had like 60 plus points. You know, so I'm like, man, you know, sometimes you could witness the moment, like an iconic moment, or sometimes you could just miss it. But also, like, just the experience of being there, bro, it's something like man, it's just you can't put a stamp on it. You can't like put your finger on how it feels. It's just like it's really special, like just being there for something. And if something historic happens, you could say like, bro, I was there for that. I seen that with my own eyes. Like a couple years ago, I went to Dallas and I seen Luka. I went there just for Luka. So I seen Luka play, and they played the Clippers. And you know, that's when the Clippers was hot. Like they was on a streak where they just got James Harden. So they was like really, really, really hot. And I saw Kawhi Leonard live, bro. And dude, I can honestly say with my own 2 eyes in person, Kawhi Leonard's probably the best player I've ever seen. I've never been able to say that if I just watch him on TV, but watching him like live in person, it's a different experience. WWE SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights this year, and night 2 is my B-Day. Is it in Detroit? Like where are they having SummerSlam this year? Yeah, man, you can pull that off. Ooh, bro. If you could pull that off, my dude, I think that'll be good. That'll be epic. But yeah, man, I definitely, if you're thinking about it, man, I say do it. I'm definitely team experience over here, bro. Nah, Bronny James is the GOAT. Here we go. If you're talking about Bronny Sr., that's funny, man. But what's crazy, man, I know you're not trolling. Are you trolling? I don't know. But I really think Bronny could be a real good pro. Given the time. He has the genes. He's athletic. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent defender. I think, given the right time and the right coaching, he could be a Drew Holiday type player. His jump shot is not terrible. Like, when they dropped him down to the Z League, I was about to say Z League. When they dropped him down to the G League, I'm sorry, y'all. I watched the Z League. It's a local basketball league around this area in Louisiana. But when they dropped him down to the G League, dude looked it good. He had some really good performances. So Bronny can actually be a solid pro. Now, what happens to Bronny when LeBron leaves? I think they need to try him out this year. And I know JJ Redick gonna give him a shot, but what happens to him when LeBron leaves? Summer Slam this year is gonna be in New Jersey. Hey, how far is Detroit from New Jersey? 'Cause I know all that area is relatively close. Like I know Detroit's really close to Chicago. New York, like city, and New Jersey is like right outside New York. Because, man, hey, if you could pull that off for your birthday, bro, I know SummerSlam's going to be a real big event. And New Jersey's a nice city, too, man. You might be able to pull it off for your birthday, dude. I don't know. What you thinking, man? You going to stick with, the 28th in Detroit, or you going to try to go to New Jersey, man? Because I'll say, man, either way, bro, I'll say, for you, man, you work hard and all that stuff, man, and you a big fan, you definitely want to go, man, I'll say you definitely got to choose one of the two, bro. You gotta treat yourself, man. You definitely gotta go for it.
New York Knicks. That was the beginning of the end of his career. For the next 3 seasons.
Somebody really said Bronny's the GOAT. Give the man some chance, some chances first, but I wouldn't say that. All right. I'm sticking to Raw. Yay. Definitely, dude. Hey, it's in your city too, bro.
For the next 3 seasons, he had short stint with the Detroit Pistons and Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, it's in your city, dog. I say go for it, man. But yeah, how much do tickets go for with wrestling, man? Because I might have to check them out if they ever come to New Orleans. I know they've been here, Louisiana, a couple times. Baton Rouge. I think they typically go to Baton Rouge when they come to Louisiana, because we got the River Center and all that stuff. But New Orleans is, of course, it's a beautiful city for venues like that. We typically get a lot of events. I mean, Essence Fest is every year. Super Bowl was just here, literally just here. They do like a lot of tournament games. I'm an hour away from Detroit. Oh yeah, you right there, man. And you know what? Since you're from Detroit, I could definitely understand now why you got Isaiah in your top 10. So let me ask you this, man. With you being a Detroit guy, do you have Chauncey Billups in your top 75? Or Ben Wallace in your top 75? You know what's crazy? I don't know if you've seen this. Me and my brother, we did a reaction to Ben Wallace on my channel too. It's just the audio of the video that we was reacting to was a little bit, off. I did get it copyrighted. Let me see. Was it copyrighted? Let me go to it right quick. But yeah, I got a lot of respect for Detroit, especially even though I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm a little bit hurt. I'm a little bit hurt. Yeah, right here. Ben Wallace's definition of toughness. Yeah. This was like a year ago. Goodness gracious. From Flint. Oh, from Flint. Definitely, man, from Flint. I know, man, I know you was getting tired of all the freaking national attention they got when that whole water situation was happening. Did that affect you any? You like was you in Flint whenever that took place when that the water situation was going on? That was like on the national news. Like we heard about that all the way down here. It seemed like it had to be like 10 years ago. Yeah, I say, man, definitely go to that event, man. Yeah, 172 is it's not bad for a ticket, bro. And it's all about the experience, man. Like you never gonna forget it. Never. Yeah, cause I gotta start planning out for my next event. Cause man, like where I live at, I'm a little bit I'm a little bit out of Baton Rouge. So, out here we got the LSU Tigers. And of course, like for those of y'all that follow baseball, college baseball, we just won a national title. Won relatively recently college football. Our women's team basketball won relatively recently. So, I like to go to those events, man. Like especially women's basketball, man. Like the games be rocking. I seen Angel Reese play. I seen her mini games. Excuse me, mini games. Of Angel Reese. Seen Van Lift play. So yeah, so I like to watch college too. And man, really, like you a Michigan guy, dude. Like I wasn't in the city. That happened. I was in the boondocks. Oh yeah, all right, good man. Shoot, I'm happy you had to freaking experience that. But yeah, but I mean, man, you being a Michigan guy, man. I know you ever been to like a Michigan Wolverine game or like a Spartan game? Shit, I got some pretty good colleges out that way too. Cause man, like I kind of wish cause like since I'm in Louisiana, we don't really have like a lot of like good colleges that's close by. Like being out there in Michigan, like everything is close. Like all the states is kind of like tight. So like you could like go to like Ohio in a day, and watch a Buckeyes game or, like y'all relatively like close to like Wisconsin and all that stuff. Well, Wisconsin might be a little bit of a drive for you, but like man, like I don't know, man. I'm real big on like college sports, man. 'Cause that's a different type of experience too. But yeah, but I'm curious, like you ever been to like the college games out that way? MSU, respect. So yeah, so I know you're a big Tom Izzo guy then. Cause shoot, they had a good squad this year. What it was like a 2 seed in the tourney, huh? No, Jason Richardson son go there. Let's see. Let's see. Michigan State basketball. Yeah, I know they had a real good squad. Yeah, they was first in the Big Ten, 7 in the AP. Yeah, Michigan State. Yep, Jace Richardson. Dang, he was just a freshman? Golly. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Hey, you ever been to a Michigan State game? Because, yeah, y'all got a squad. I did know. I think there was like a second seed in the tournament, I think, though. But, yeah, Tom Izzo, man, he needed another title, bro. When the last time they won the title? It was like 2000? Let me see. No. Yeah, 2000. It was 2000. But he got a lot of Final Four appearances, man. No matter what sport. Yeah, I'm with you, dog. That's your school. Even though, like, you see, I got an LSU hat on. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I got an LSU hat on, man. So I got to go to the local team. But man, it's just our men's basketball team, bro. They just don't give us nothing to root for, bro. Like the worst decision my team could ever made was letting go of Will Wade. And then he went to McNeese State, and then they had tournament runs and all that stuff. Last time was in 2000. So yeah, but respect to Tom Izzo, man. Y'all football team is tough too. I got a nice football program too out that way, bro. Even though, man, I do like Michigan though. I like Michigan. The Wolverines. I do kind of like that because I'm a big John Harbaugh guy, man. I like the way he coach. I like his style. Let's see here. Let's watch this through right quick.
McGrady was traded to the Houston Rockets in a 7-player deal. He was about to be paired with Yao Ming, who at the time was seen as the best duo in the NBA after Kobe and Shaq split. The Rockets took a 2-0 lead in the opening playoff round against the Mavericks, but could not hold on to it as the Mavs won a decisive game 7 by 40 points after T-Mac missed the first 7 of his shots in the game. The following season, McGrady played only 47 games, and the Rockets failed to make it to the playoffs. But the biggest disappointment of his career was yet to come. In the 2006-07 season, the Rockets had home court advantage in the opening round against the Utah Jazz. They took a 2-0 and 3-2 lead, but still had to take care of business in game 7 at home. The young Jazz team took control of the game from the very start, and the Rockets were eliminated despite both McGrady.
Yeah, I gotta wrap this up, sir. Let's see. Everything looked good. Everything looked good. Always got flag. Yeah, hey, so how is it being out there in Michigan, land? Like is it like for the cities out there? I don't really know too many cities in like Detroit. Let me think of some right quick. So I know you got Detroit, Pontiac, Flint, Auburn Hills. Is that Detroit? I don't know. But like, how does that work for being a fan of a team? Like does Detroit mostly like root for like the Wolverines and like this city, like Pontiac, root for the Michigan? I don't know. But yeah, like let me know how that works. Like is it like the city split? Or is it like, a certain city's predominantly rooting for, one school compared to the other, man? Because yeah, y'all got 2 big universities out that way. Like, and 2 of the leaders in the Big Ten. So how does that work? Because out here, man, like LSU is just like there's no competition for LSU in Louisiana. So, everywhere I go, I could go anywhere in the state and I'm gonna see LSU stuff. People saying go LSU. Yeah, man. But I'm curious to know how that works, man. Because yeah, you in a congested area, man. You in Michigan, so you got 2 powerhouse schools, and like how does that work? Because yeah, out here, and I know it might be the same for like Mississippi, maybe because Mississippi got Mississippi State and Ole Miss. But I don't know, being Louisiana, like the only big school we really got that like put us like on national notice is LSU. That's our only option. That's our only hope. Any other school that does anything is probably gonna be like a small school. So, but yeah, you got the best of the best cream. Yeah, really split. Yeah, it gotta be, dude. Because like both, it ain't like you got a school out there that's trash. Like both of those are like contenders every single year. Matter of fact, let's look at that. See, NCAA. Let's just do football rankings. I've lived. Come on, man. Oh, so yeah, you from the South too? Well, we stayed in the South. Where you stayed at in Mississippi? I actually got people from Mississippi. My family, my mom's side is from Mississippi. So, Macomb, Mississippi is where my family heritage is from. And that's a little bit north of Louisiana for us. So yeah, see Texas, Ohio State. Do you like Ohio State? Being a Michigan guy, bro. Yeah, y'all got all the freaking heat. Penn State. I know Penn, LSU, Tennessee. Where's your schools at? All right, Michigan Wolverines, 13. What? Must have been a down year last year. Maybe, I don't know. Huh. Surprised he didn't make the top 25. But yeah, let me know, man. Let me know where at in Mississippi. I can't say that on here, but hey, man, I mean, you feel like that about Ohio State? I don't blame you, dude. They just so freaking good, man. It's just, but they're so good that like you do kind of like, it is kind of easy to kind of hate them a little bit. Oh, 51. Yeah, oh, man, that's a bad year. Bad year. I know. Typically, like I remember them being like in the top. Edwards, Mississippi. Hey, which city is that close to? Like, is it like closer to the south, like Gulfport, or is it like toward like Jackson, or is it like just kind of in the middle of nowhere? I haven't heard of Edwards before. Yeah, so I got a good bit done on this video so far. Like you see, like I kind of got it, if y'all can see real well, I got it into 3 different sections. So I got early career T-Mac, Orlando, Houston Rockets, and Kobe and Tracy comparisons, which I'm gonna edit this off camera. But Jackson and Vicksburg, yeah. So it's like the middle of Tennessee, kind of. Well, not the middle of Tennessee. Why am I saying Tennessee? It's the middle of Mississippi, kind of. Yeah, Jackson. My wife's family is from Jackson, so I got a lot of relatives out that way. I know Vicksburg is a beautiful city too, even though it was kind of highlighted recently, like for like some crime. But man, Mississippi, dude, it's probably some of the nicest people. What's up, little homie? Long time. Oh, Jesse Bain. What the heck? What you doing here, bro? How you been, dude? How you been, man? Long time no see, bro. But yeah, my wife's family's from Jackson, and I know like the drive to Louisiana is not really crazy. I think it's like maybe 4 hours, but yeah, I know Vicksburg is a beautiful city also. Jesse freaking Bain. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm probably done with this portion here. I'm gonna finish it off camera though. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off camera. Jesse Bain, man, if you still here, dude, what you been up to, bro? Pretty good. I've been at Sam's. Okay. Yeah, most def, dude. Most def, dude. It's good to hear from you, man. Yeah, man. I don't even know, man, but I got twin girls now, dude. I got twin girls. They are 9 months old and a pain in the bud. But now they're my angels. I love them. But yeah, I'm a dad now, dude. So, but man, it's good to hear from you, though, bro. Let's see. Oh, Cam, man. Cam, if you still in the chat, dude, how does it feel? Your team is good again, though. The Pistons. Yeah, my mom's side of the family is from Mississippi, and my dad's side is from East St. Louis. Oh, nice. Nice. Man, hey, who knows, man? We might run into each other at a family reunion one day, bro. Small world. My grandfather on my mom's side, he's from Chicago. So he's a Cummings. And I think we might even be kin to like Terry Cummings some type of way. The NBA player that played for the Bucks in the 80s. And then my mom, like my grandmother, she's from Mississippi, so like Gillsburg area, which is like a little bit south of Macomb, but that's where really majority of my mom's side is from. She was a Turner originally, but she married into the Cummings side. So yeah, so that's kind of like my roots on my mom's side, and on my dad's side, this is really just Louisiana. Yeah, really just South Louisiana. My grandmother and my grandfather is from New Orleans. So a little bit the Creole thing. My granddad. Okay, nice. Granddad's from Mississippi. Yeah, man. Yeah, out there in Mississippi, man, everybody can, bro. You could just, like everybody wave at each other on the highway. Oh, appreciate it, brother. Yeah. She had twins. She is a twin, so like most women, they carry the gene. But yeah, she was pregnant. We went to ultrasound, and they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is baby A. We about to look at baby B," and we were like, "Wait, hold on." Moved to Michigan when he was 18. Okay, nice. So what did he? Why did he move out there to Michigan? Like, was it for work or? I know the Ford Motor Company out that way. I know that was like a big pusher with jobs. Back in the day. Curious to know about that. But yeah, Jesse, yeah, double whammy, man. My personal first two. We do have a 13-year-old, which she came with my stepdaughter. But yeah, my personal first two. Talk about a shock. Retired in 1990 from GM. Oh, nice. Moved back to Mississippi in 96. Been there ever since. Okay, so yeah, he's still okay. That's good. Yeah. I mean, that's smart, dude. That's smart. Get your bread, get that land, and chill. Yeah, GM Motor Company, man. Man, it's kind of sucks. Like jobs like that don't really exist for us anymore because they're trying to automate everything. Like everything is just automated, man. Trying to replace humans. Like I currently kind of I ain't gonna really speak too much on this, but it's like I see firsthand like the replacement of people. And yeah, it's good to kind of have the dependability of machinery. But like, man, when it comes to like people, man, you can't really replace a person, dude. Like at a machine you cap, but with people it's like, I don't know, man, you got the ability to still move people up and develop them and learn or teach them new things and stuff like that. My granddad's still active. Man, it's good you still have your granddad, man. It's hey man, talking to you, man, like you still got your parents, you still got your granddad, man. It's just like man, like it's definitely a blessing that they still here and still pushing and still doing good. Cause man, me, I ain't got no grandparents left. My grandmother, my last one I had left, just lost her in March. But grandparents, man, I lost my granddad. One of them, I lost him a while back. My mom's dad, I never had a chance to meet him, man. So yeah, you still have 90. Ooh, that's a blessing. 92? Yes, indeed. I hope he see triple digits, man. I hope he see, yeah, and I mean, he's in Mississippi. I know he probably still cutting his grass. He probably still like farming and whatever, yeah, Mississippi keep you young. That's a blessing, dude. I definitely hope he see triple digits, man. And does he still get around good? Like he's still like walking and all that stuff and independent? Only grandpa. Okay. Man, but hey, you got one left though, man. That's a blessing. 92 years old, man. Oof, that's blessing. Man, you gonna have to ask him next time you talk to him, man. What was he still drive? Yeah, he still drive, workout. No, hey, ask your granddad, man. And we gonna have to talk again later, man. But ask your granddad what is the freaking secret. And I know like he's still active and work out stuff like that, but what's the secret? Like, what else is he doing? Like what water is he drinking? Because like I know like a lot of people from that era, they don't even drink out of plastic. They just like strictly glass. Because they say like plastic got like a lot of cancerous stuff in it. But man, yeah, ask him what the secret is. Your granddad, your granddad, man, ask him what the secret is to staying alive that long. Because I'll hope to see that. I hope to see 92 one day. That's for sure. Yeah, most deaf, man. Yeah. Whenever you tell you, bro, hey Cam, man, this ain't gonna be the last time, bro. We got to talk another day, bro. I might have to have you on one day or whatever, man. But yeah, I gotta know the secret, bro. I gotta know the secret to how you live that long, man. And he's gonna keep living because he's still working out and still driving, still independent. Roger that. When I ask him, he gonna tell me watch. Yeah, just watch. Watch it and report back to me. Let me know, bro. I'm gonna write down some notes. Yeah, man. Shoot, I got two girls, man, and I definitely want to be around to like witness them have kids, man, and grandbabies and stuff like that, bro. Because man, I know, I just lost my dad, but I know like watching my mom, I still have my mom, and she's still young. She's 55. But man, like I know one of the best things I've been able to witness is my mom be a grandma, and how much she loves it and enjoys it and thrive on it, and want to see my girls, want to be active. My girls love her, so that's definitely a goal. But man, but hey, but Cam, man, I appreciate you sticking with me. You got two. Oh, come on, man, both 7. Oh wow, are they twins? Or they're Irish twins, like one's a little bit old by a couple months. Nice, dude. What are their names? Yeah, I'm kind of done with this portion here. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the stats. I'm gonna kind of leave it at that. Irish twins, nice. Man, that's nice, dude. So what are the ages for them? Like the I guess the months in which they were born. Yeah, I gotta do something with this though. This ain't gonna work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Let's see. But yeah, but hey, what are the names of your girls, man? My daughter's names is so this is gonna kind of be a little bit comical here, man. But and I can't believe my old lady let me do this. But one of my daughters, Jayla, her middle name is Kobe, like after Kobe Bryant. And it was actually her idea because she know how big of a fan I am of Kobe. So I got Jayla Kobe, and then I have Jovi Marie. Oh, for oh wow, man, wow, that's awesome. That is awesome, dude. So like, how you do the celebrations for them? Like, y'all just celebrate one day, or they both had their own days too, kind of like you and your parents got. That's awesome, dude. But yeah, that's my baby's names, Jayla and Jovi. And man, dude, like they're 9 months, but I really confidently think they're gonna be walking before one. I really think so, man. And they're getting into everything right now, dude. Like I might have to probably childproof a little bit more than what I got. Let's see. But yeah, so yeah, they're 7, man. That's good. Are they into any sports or anything like that? No, not. What am I typing? What am I typing? Oh, nice. Oh, so you got a J in your family too. How you pronounce that? Janaya? Did I say that right? Janaya in Brooklyn. Got some good names, dude. That's a good pick. Especially with Janaya, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I have another girl, I might have to steal that name. I like that name, dude. It got a ring to it. That's good, man. Irish twins, dude. You don't see that a lot. And you got any more kids, man? Or that's your only two? All right, about to show y'all. Anybody that's editing a video. Okay, nice. Said it right. Cause I seen that name around. Like that's like, believe it or not, man. I run into a good bit. Everybody got different spellings though, but yeah, man. Like I actually know a couple of Janiyas in Louisiana. But I got glasses too. Okay, nice. Oh, so girl dad. Okay. Team girl dad. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Let me log in right quick. Let me change something up. Sorry, y'all bear with me for a second. I gotta sign into something. Yeah, team girl dad, bro. I don't know. Like for me, dude, I don't think I'm really having any more after this, especially like I had like 2 for 1. But but yeah, man, being a dad of girls, bro, that's a love like no other right there, bro. Like nobody is gonna love you unconditionally like your daughter's gonna love you, bro. It's like it's a different type of love, and I'm really kind of seeing it already. You know, like even though like they're young, like how much they want to be around me and be with me, and it's probably only gonna it's probably only gonna get more and more as the older they get. Like they don't want to be around me for everything. Only 2 for now. Hey, I'm with you, bro. You can't plan that sometimes. Like sometimes, like dude, like it's just stuff happens. Want to push for a boy. You and me both, bro. You and me both. You already thought of a name. If you have one, it's gonna be a junior. What you going for? With name wise, if that happens. But yeah, man, I want to have a little junior too, man. But it's tough, man, because it's like I know I got some buddies, man. Yeah, definitely. But if it's a girl, hey, I'm here. Yeah, bro. You just gonna be a girl dad, man. You just gotta embrace it. You just gotta embrace it if that happens. But man, I got a buddy, man, and he probably thought he was gonna never have a son, bro. And it's kind of funny like how it worked out for him. My buddy Marlo, but man, he had 2 girls, and then the gap in which his boy was born, it's like a big gap. I think it's like a 7 year gap. But he got his boy. He got his boy. So yeah, you never know. But yeah, but if you have another girl, ain't nothing wrong with that too, man. You just gonna have to, that's more no junior. I feel you on that one, dude. I'm still kind of on the fence with mine, bro. I don't know, like if I do have a boy, I don't know if I'm gonna go with junior or not. But yeah, definitely, dude. But if I have another girl, it's just hey, that's more shotgun shells you gotta buy. uh, maybe Cam the second. I feel you, dog. I feel you, Cam the second. Yeah, I don't see that too often. Man. I don't see too many people saying like this person's the second anymore. I don't know why us Americans got away from that, man. But yeah, that'd be unique, dude. I think how does that work? Like as long as like he has like a different middle name, then he's not a junior, but he's a second because he's you and your last name. Yeah, that'll be neat. Let's see. Trying to look for some footage here. Let me get back to my. I'm sorry, y'all. Covered up. Cameron Artell Johnson. Oh, hey, so you a Johnson? Man, one of my best friends on this planet. He's a Johnson also. But I don't know. Y'all might be Ken, dude. You never know. He's from the New Orleans area. I don't know if you got any family from New Orleans. But yeah, one of my best friends on this planet, man. He's like a brother to me. But he's a Johnson also. But I know Johnson is a pretty like I guess regular name. Because like you can find Johnsons anywhere in the world. But yeah, but that's neat, man. But I'm a Jackson, so we ain't that far off. Let's see here. I gotta find the right. This dude don't have a mixtape, man. Trying to find somewhere to get some decent clips. Uh, yeah, I don't want it already got an overlay on it. Oh, man, I seen something before. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it a day on this live right here. Johnson is yeah, it is a common last name, man. Cam, man, we got to talk again some other time, bro. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed chatting with you, bro. And I appreciate you sticking with me and checking out this live, dude. I'm gonna go ahead. If I haven't gotten to that comment yet, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna respond to it, and as I do respond to the other ones. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wrap up this session right here. Anybody that stuck around, I appreciate you. It's getting kind of late. I gotta get some dinner, man. But I'm gonna be back on here. This video that I'm working on, I'm gonna try to get it wrapped up sometime tonight, and I'm gonna try to have it at least coming out maybe Monday or Tuesday. And I do have another reaction video coming out for anybody that's sticking around for basketball content. But I appreciate y'all. Peace, Cam. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up again. But appreciate y'all for sticking around, hanging out, dropping comments, man. I'll be back. Catch y'all on the next live, next video. Love y'all. Peace.